and share their learning amongst its members. Last week I had a talk with Mr. Mohammed Bhai, who is a speaker.
I think I am audible. Yeah, without knowing. Okay. Vinayak, first of all, heartiest thanks to you. Even I am reading this book since last 1 year. I could never thought that it can present it in such a nice way. Thanks a lot. Friends, basically, there are many people who want to become entrepreneur. Few of them become successful. But when we sit in an entrepreneurial society, we are all successful entrepreneurs. But when entrepreneurs, after repeated success, you think about why certain organizations grow, why certain organizations only grow bigger, and why most of the organizations, despite having successful business since years, do not grow beyond a point. So that is the question which was running in my mind as a researcher. I mean, I would like to share that I'm basically a forced entrepreneur. I didn't get job for 4 years and then landed into entrepreneurship. So it is of research interest to me also that why certain organizations really grow, and that has also led me to Indore for my doctoral work. So coming to the book, Uncommon Service, this basically helps us to formulate actually what Vinayak shared is because is the very different kind of services which we even don't think, and those have been imbibed in entrepreneurial format and they are being served. But this uncommon service is basically about delivering common services but in an uncommon way, and that uncommon way is the reason for the success. And this book helps us designing our businesses, designing very, very conventional businesses to make them in a format which is uncommon, and because it is so close to the customer and it is so close to the customer requirement that it grows big. This is written by two authors. It's a Harvard publication. The theme of the book is we are into business because of our customers. I mean, all of us will agree to that point. So what the author has done is how to win by putting customers at the core of your business. Basically, each one of us is fulfilling certain requirement of our customer, and since our business or our enterprise is fulfilling that requirement, that is when our business is there. So these are basically the chapters. I'll be taking only up to one because I feel that like the context or like the concept of the book that goes in to the audience, that is more important than covering the whole book. So first we will see the context. We will also see the takeaway. These are the takeaway given by the authors. Then it's all service economy, and we see that, and many of the professionals, those who are into services businesses, and we all know that it is a service economy. Then why is that our service business is holding? What is the reason? So when we go through this book, it helps us in understanding that what are the reasons. And then the book first of all starts with you can't be good at everything. So let's see, friends. So the context is, we have to ask each one of us, let's think over on the first point, are we meeting our customers' demand for great service and saving money at the same time? Because then and only then we are going to have profit. And whatever we are serving, is that great demand? This is the first question that the book addresses. The second is, are you missing out on building a sustainable business that's profitable, scalable, and capable of delivering excellence every day? Friends, let's focus on the words. It's talking about, are we building a sustainable business that is profitable? So first of all, the concept of sustainable business, then profitable. If it is there, it's not necessary that having a sustainable business and having a profitable business is necessarily scalable. We need to focus on the words, and we need to address each one of these words in our business models. And then, are we capable of delivering excellence every day? Many times we deliver excellence because most of the time we are delivering that business to our customer as a professional. But on that model, I can't meet all customers everything. So that model, despite being sustainable, despite being profitable, will not be scalable. Right? And then delivering excellence cannot be person dependent. That's the concept. Then the author's argument, like if this is the context, and what author has to say is companies must dare to be bad in order to be great, choosing strategic ways to underperform while creating a winning service advantage. Friends, let's take example of Indigo Airlines. Those who are traveling since last 30-40 years, air travel was earlier considered to be a Maharaja kind of a feeling. You used to get that kind of a feeling when you used to travel through air. But today, Indigo, as we travel across, and we don't get anything like Maharaja. You don't get anything which is very, very different, which is very, very special, which is very, very common. There is absolutely nothing special. In fact, Indigo has been able to put across that what and how you are served within the aeroplane is not going to decide the success of the industry. So that's how I'm using this example just to explain the concept of that. It's not necessary that you need to deliver extraordinary or you need to do exceptionally well on all the fronts of the services, because that is practically not possible. You can deliver that as a professional if you are into that particular kind of a service, but you can't base your business or your organization based on that, because you cannot have people of same abilities that you have as a professional. Then the book goes further. So it says that you need to design your organization which will deliver that business. And it says that everything is there in the design. And then the blueprint of the business model itself decides the success, itself decides the scalability. And the examples are so handy that we can apply that in our business. Yeah. Interestingly, it's not about making business happy. We travel through Indigo. And I don't think it makes us happy, except that today it has been able to make its brand on reaching on time. But that way speaking, it's not that easy. It is only by Indigo when you travel you reach on time. It's not like that. So it's not about making your customers happy. Instead, it's about creating an organization where all employees, just not star performers, provide excellent service as a matter of routine. One example of this is the pizza service. They say that within 30 minutes, you will receive the pizza. This is not based on one or two employees. This is designed in their business delivery. Irrespective of who the rider is, irrespective of what the dish ordered, but it is delivered in 30 minutes. So that kind of a competencies are built into the systems in the organization. And that's what the book says, that following the examples given in the book, we can take up those concepts and apply nowadays. Next. Now, as per the author, the takeaways are, particularly this happens in professional businesses. We being in profession of a particular kind, we feel that this can be good for the customer. But frankly speaking, that we need to go by the customer's definition of excellence in our offering. So we need to understand how do your customers define excellence in your offering. Second is your service funding mechanism. Of course, how will you get paid for delivering excellent services? Third one is, how is your employee management system? Because if you are into a service business, it's a people business. So focus on employee management is of a far more higher degree. So it says that how do you prepare your employees to deliver excellence every day? And then it goes on saying that on customer systems, it goes on saying that how will you get your customers behave in a way that improve their service experience without disrupting anyone else. It says that your business model should be such that it should be able to manage your customers. It's a very difficult concept of managing your customers. Means making sure that your customer behaves in a certain way which helps in delivering excellent service to him. So friends, till now it's only concept, how it will happen, how it will really be possible. Let's see that into the next slide. So let's get to this particular point. If it is a service economy and I am into a service business, then why is my business holding back? It is successful, it is running a reasonable profit, but every year the growth rates are far lower, or the sizes in which our business model can grow itself is quite limited. So how? So it goes by saying that be anti-hero. It means that do the great service on the dimension that your customer value most, what your customer wants most. That is what you have to deliver. First point. Second point is you need to underperform on the dimensions that they value less. You must have a stomach to do some things badly. Again, I will take the example of Indigo. Many of the things don't give us a feeling of Maharaja kind of thing when you travel through here, which was earlier in practice. But Indigo has chosen certain things that this is what they are going to deliver. And then that is what is required by most of the customers, because it is now not a travel medium for the few elite ones. It is now almost coming to the middle class and very soon to the common man kind of a thought process that air travel is for everyone. So and the book says very clearly that you can't be good in all. So you need to be good only on those aspects where your customers value, and you need to just be that. Then it means that we have to design trade-offs. This is what we are going to do, this is what we are going to do, this is what we are not going to do. This is what we are going to do only in this way. Now, the four truths on which the book is based at, you can't be good at everything. Someone has to pay for it. It's not your employee's fault. Many entrepreneurs feel that if you have this employee, that employee, it's not. It's in the design of the business model. Irrespective of it, whether I have employee A, employee B, employee C, he has to deliver, of course, that. But I don't need a very super performer kind of an employee to get the results, because that is practically impossible to have all employees in that form. Then you must manage your customers. Yeah. So with this all background, let's proceed further. It defines service excellence. Service excellence is designed into culture. The design is the business model of your business delivery, and the culture, because if you are able to deliver or develop a particular kind of a culture, then the new employee induction and getting him into your design happens automatically, and it is for ever. Then the book has given several examples. Of course, all these firms are from the developed countries. Commerce Bank, Southwest Airlines. Southwest Airlines is quite like our Indigo, right? And then the other organization. We'll see one case in detail. Yeah. So it means that we need a strategy. The strategy must have, first of all, understanding of why I am in this business from the customer's perspective. What is that which customers are looking for? And then we feel that, like I would say, I am 20 years into this, I have so many hours also. So I understand what customer says. This is customer's requirement keep on evolving. The same customer's requirement in another order is going to be quite different. It is possible that it is quite different. So we need to get those inputs only from the customer. And then we have to make a tough choice. One simple example of tough choice is that we are going to recruit an employee. So employee, we will go either for aptitude or we will go for attitude. If he has a better attitude for us, he will be, even if he is low on aptitude, so his salary levels are going to be defined by this. We cannot say that we need a good attitude as well as good aptitude. So this decision is possible only when your design of your business delivery is in a proper form. Next. Yeah. So now let's take the practical example that goes about. We have on y-axis what we have to do. And on that side, this is most important to the target market. Each one of us have customers. Our customers are in a certain target market. So as per that target market, what is important? Because it can't be for one customer. You can't do it for one customer. We have to do it for our target market. So our target market addresses convenience mode. This is a bank example so that it is applicable to all. And then customer interaction, product range and price. It's a bank example. In case of US, delivering least interest rate and charging very high When we go to the bank, we feel that we should get higher interest rate, we should charge us less. But no, in US, or not in US, let's say the most important target market, the convenience is most important. So they have tracked all the points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then they understood customers' requirement, and then they made the whole bank like that, and it is said that this is the largest bank in India, which offers least of the interest rates. Very difficult, but that is the target market's requirement, and you need to deal with that. The next one. Yeah, let us see the example of Walmart. So Walmart is at the relative performance of the firm on 5 points. So low price is the first thing in Walmart. So Walmart is giving the 5 marks to it. So that's why its point is here. And then it is the competitors curves. And then selection across categories, and then the ambience. Obviously, when you are offering lowest price, the ambience you can't offer the best. Obviously, sales help you can't offer the best because you will have to have so many employees. You have to come over there, buy it out yourself. So this is how the attributes, these are all the attributes. So we need to list down all these attributes for our business, for our target audience, and then make it. And then put the line in which we are today. So we will get a difference. And then we will be able to kind of how to move from this to this. Yeah, next slide. Southwest Airlines, we have discussed about Indigo. Because of time, we go to next. Now, most of us are in this kind of a format that our company and our competitors' company are in almost same. Our wedge, this curve is called as wedge, is almost same. So customer is not able to differentiate your company. And when customer is not able to differentiate your company, he has choices. And that is where the only thing which we can offer to him is a discount. The last one, next week, is this. That if you are offering something which your customer is not valuing, you are losing your profits here. So friends, I do recommend all of you to go through this book, simple, understand, and apply it to your operation. Thank you. Attitude is something by your CV you can, if he has served same organization for at least 3 years, then we can say that he has some respect for our work. It will go through something. If you can read it down in his CV, so the thing which I follow to evaluate attitude is that if a person is having some kind of experience, so I have that there is some very clear reason to leave a particular organization. I go for minimum 3 years of experience in a particular person. Because even if his attitude is too good, and he is going to serve me only for 1 year, because he doesn't have attitude, it is not going to work for. So the method I follow is minimum 3 years if a person is good.
I think, sir, one more question is there for.
So you said that if the customer is not able to differentiate your account from others, he has choices. So has he outlined steps to be taken to differentiate your account?
Yeah, definitely. The book, what the book says is that you need to understand your target market. And we can't, as an entrepreneur, it's very difficult because I don't know my target market or I don't understand needs of my target market. So we have to go to customers, carry out a survey ourselves. We may take help of several agencies also, but we need to understand what I have come to you to understand your requirements. We have been serving you. I have not come to you for any assignment or any ability. Try to understand what are his requirements, and then try to honestly. We need to serve at least 25 customers. Even if we are into B2B business, in B2C probably we have to study at least 250. B2B at least 25. Find out what are their requirements, put them nicely into Excel sheet, and then put yours also attribute. You put your attribute first, and then go to 25. And then find out the trend, and then see where you are different. And I find that the differences are too large.
Differences are too large?
Too large, yeah. What I'm doing, I'm into business because of my customer, not because of my thought process about my business. Even if I'm passionate about my business, that doesn't help my client.
Since we have a limited time, we will restrict ourselves here.